All right, good afternoon and welcome to our Successful Entrepreneurs series. And today our sponsor is Wells Fargo. My name is Nicole Davis and I am the owner and principal for Desane and Associates, a marketing and event planning company. So I'm happy to be here today on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce. I'm also on the board and we just want to welcome you. We're going to get right into our program. We have three dynamic panelists that come from very different industries, but today they're going to be able to provide a background of how they came to do what they do.
So my name is Tanisha Smith. I'm Vice President and Partner of the Alamo Insurance Group. Alamo Insurance Group is the largest certified minority-owned insurance broker and risk manager here in the state of New Jersey. We're licensed in over 40 states, fourth largest in the country, and we've been in business 22 years.
Joe Avila, and I am the CEO and founder of DPoz-IT. DPoz is in the midst of helping customers with the disposal of electronic assets in an environmentally friendly way. My background is technology. I've worked in technology since 1988, having worked at IBM and Sun Microsystems and Oracle. So this is really a natural transition for me as it relates to understanding what customers are doing in this idea of a technology lifecycle. Every large, medium, and small customer goes through a technology lifecycle. So what I decided to do a couple of years ago, DPoz is a couple of years old, was to found DPoz with the notion of helping customers at the end of that life cycle. I spent a lot of years deploying the technology, helping customers understand it and sell it into the accounts. Now I'm just doing the opposite in that I'm helping them at the end of the process.
Is it okay if I stay seated? I'm afraid I'll trip over my dress if I stand up. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Selena Cup, and I am the founder and CEO of Heritage Link Brands. Now, what is Heritage? Heritage I like to think of as a love story. We are technically the largest importer of black-produced wine from Africa and the diaspora, but I call it a love story because in 2005, 8 years ago, when we started the company, I had literally been married for a total of 6 months, and on a chance trip to South Africa, where I had been working 100-hour days, I stumbled upon an interesting statistic, which was that South Africa had a $3 billion wine industry that employed over 200,000 people a year, and it had been that way since the middle of the 1600s. However, less than 2% of that was owned by black South Africans, even though they represent close to 90% of the population. So when I thought about the opportunity, coming from a background as a marketer for Procter & Gamble, where I was marketing Tampax and Pringles potato chips, which neither one of those is as fun and sexy and romantic as wine, I thought, wow, what a wonderful opportunity to take the skill set that I have and that my husband had, who was my co-founder and newlywed husband, to do something to transform the way people think about Africa and the diaspora through the medium of wine. Normally people don't think about luxury goods coming from Africa, and if you are a drinker and have had a chance to actually try the wines, I think that you'll get a chance to see that there's beautiful wine coming out of Africa. And so in 2005, we decided to go for it. A month later, I found out that I was pregnant. I'll tell the rest of that story later. But needless to say, today, after being in business for 5 years, as we launched in 2007, we are now in 40 states, and we work with a number of amazing transformational families trying to change the world one sip at a time.